what actually happens when I'm working on me? What goes on? Does it bring freedom, peace, love? Or does it bring more of a sense of me? It strengthens the sense of me, yeah? Isn't it? It's a contraction, yeah? Even though insight might happen and it might look like you're getting closer, can you see? But what happens is actually the sense of me is strengthened. Okay, can we, Nico, you still want to speak? One second. Again, as the mic passes, do you go into waiting subtly or not so subtly? You're done now. Okay, great. Oh, you're so easy.
Actually, the belief that I could change something on myself finally brought me here.
Yeah, funny, eh? And then now you see that that was nonsense.
No, but it had a purpose.
Yes, I understand.
You understand? So
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
way, it is.
Yeah, so
It
all
has
your
been
suffer, all
for a little while. I suffered more, and it was really beneficial.
yeah, yeah,
So right or wrong is not really that. It's
no,
more seeing, eh?
it's not a. It's like in the end, you can be grateful for every suffering, yeah, because it brought us here. Yeah, but now, even though you're grateful for your suffering, are you interested in continuing to suffer?
Well, I'm a Catholic, you see, so a little bit.
So, once you're getting into jokes,
No, but
someone
no,
sent
no.
so,
I want clarity.
someone sent me a great. Well, I like it anyway. An Australian joke, yeah, a pickup line. This Australian guy sitting in a bar, and he's keeping on looking at his watch like this, and a young woman notices it, and she goes, "What, did your date stand you up, or what's happening?" He said, "No, I've got this new watch, and it kind of is tuned in a way where it gives me messages from of what's going on around here." And so she says, "Really? So, well, what does it tell you?" He says, "Well, it tells me that you're not wearing panties." And she says, "Oh, that's not true. I am wearing panties." He says, "No, damn thing's running an hour late. Hour early again." Yeah. And again, someone sitting in front. Where does your system go? Has it moved? What's the subtleties of shift of focus? Are you with whoever's in front? Are you with this moment as the beloved? Or have you moved into some kind of an analytical thing? Or just what's happened? Without realizing a lot of the time, yeah? Are you just what happens in you, yeah? Subtleties of focus, yeah? Here we are. This is it. Huh? What goes on in us? Can, there's a mic here. There's a mic right there. No, there's one on the floor, yeah.
there is something moving again and again, saying but this world of idea, can we leave it really like this?
But what?
Can we leave it alone like this?
Okay, so could everyone understand that? Okay. But this world,
But
I can't do it now. this world of ideas, can we just leave it like that? That's what you said? Yeah, okay, great. So, the way I'm seeing it these days is not that we leave it, it's that it leaves us. Yeah. And it leaves us in your life when you were interested in something and the interest dropped away. Did you have to leave it or did it just fall away?
no, it went.
It went by itself, yeah. So it's like that more, yeah? You know, somehow our system was interested in that. It went there all the time,
Yes.
again and again,
Yes.
because it looked like it was going to help.
Yes.
Okay. As we see what goes on with it, we don't have to leave it. It's like, look, if I tell you, run as fast as you can into this wall, head first. Will you do it?
No.
No. Even if I ask you nicely, yeah? No. You would? Okay. Wow, okay. And the reason is because you know it hurts. Yeah? You know, you've done it maybe once by mistake, or you've bumped into something when you were playing as a kid. You know it hurts. For most of us, we don't see what it is that's hurting us. It looks like it's going to help. So because our vision isn't clear, it just goes down the same path again and again. It keeps looking like it didn't. We don't even register it didn't work the last million times. It looks like it's still going to work. So we do the same thing. When you see, wow, this is that's the 2-hour route, not 2 hours, 2 billion year route. It can never work. You don't have to trouble with it anymore. It stops. But as long as something believes it's going to do it, your system has to go there. So if you try by will to leave it alone, I haven't found it works. Have any of you? By will, you cannot. It's too strong. It's too deep in the nervous system. But when you start to notice how it's functioning, it drops away, it just falls away. You don't even notice it. Maybe someone says, oh, wow, remember, you used to be much more of an uptight asshole. You go, yeah, I remember. But, but you didn't even notice, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not about trying to change anything or something like that. It's just, for me, it's just letting what's unconscious become conscious. That's all. Just letting it become conscious. Now for most of us, we had the experience at one point of recognizing, wow, I'm the space of everything. And from here, there's no trouble. But it doesn't address the unconscious patterns. So what happens is, then there becomes some attempt to try and remain or abide as consciousness. But every time something gets touched, it's like you see how little control you have of it, yeah? So then either you start to go into this thing, oh, well, there's nobody there, it just happens, and consciousness has to take care of it. It will take care of it or not, or whatever. Some way you find your peace in that. Okay, so it's going to continue, and at least now that I know I'm not it, or it's not real, it's not so bad, or something, We try and make our peace, and we've only got 50 or 60 more years to live, and then we'll be dead anyway. It's not a big deal. I've tried that anyway. I don't know if any of you tried it. Some of you might